Yo, it's Marz Money, and I'm about to vent.
Let's talk about like what Brooklyn was like when you were when you were coming outside and partying and stuff like that. So now we outside, you got the strap and stuff like that. What was the we talking about Flatbush, like, but obviously if you're going to parties and you're gonna connect with other hoods. What was it like back then for people that made that?
At that time when we first started like venturing off the block, because we was little venturing off the block, but like on the block, off the block on some partying shit, you know what I'm saying? It was house parties, you know what I'm saying? And then gang culture started seeping in. It started seeping in by, a lot of people don't say this, but I'm gonna say this. Initially, it was the Bloods in Bed-Stuy and the other parts of Brooklyn wilding and cutting people.
Nah, we know that was like
so coming home from prison and cutting people. So Flatbush being Flatbush, the counter to that was the Crips coming in, and Crip from Cali. It's different. I can't tell the story. You know what I mean? I can't tell a story from a gang, but I could tell a story from
what you saw,
from what I saw and because I was around. At the end of the day, somebody be like, "Yo, you're not Blood or you're not Crip. You can't." I'm a casualty to gang violence. You know what I'm saying? I had to defend myself against the gang. So I am part of gang culture, you know what I'm saying? That's also big Flatbush shit. That's why I get that big Flatbush shit from. You know what I mean? But basically, you know what I mean? The gang violence, the blood started seeping in, whatever, boom, couple bloods, whatever. Then the Crips started coming in. So you had the crews, then you had the Crips just combining crews. You had DCEP, you had UK, you know what I'm saying? You had United Kings. You had a couple, you know what I mean, DRS. You had tagging crews, a lot of tagging crews. You had low lives, you know what I'm saying, DCEP and all of that. You know what I mean? All those types of crews.
The crew.
Now you got your block crews. So now you going to parties. So at a certain time, people wasn't really going to house parties and hooky parties with the grip, but probably somebody was somebody
nigga that didn't get the message.
You know what I'm saying? But some people you didn't get your hands on one yet. You know what I mean? I was young, so we was really partying. So before it was the clubs, it was the house parties. You know what I mean? So 17, 18, it was the clubs, then it started, you know what I mean? Went from the hooky parties, 16, 17 to the clubs, 18, 19, 20, you know what I'm saying? So it was just, you know what I mean, clubbing, bruck up, you know what I mean? Butterfly, Bogle, the flexing,
to make sure you know what the next
flexing Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of that going on. So
practice your squeegee in the mirror.
Just started, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Dubs and all that shit, getting all vibes. And so that's another thing. Flatbush is where everybody partied at, because that's where all the clubs was
so when you was like Bed-Stuy, I'm like, nah, we all have to go.
At the end of the day, we all had to come to the roller skating ring. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You had to come, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Either that or East New York, certain parts of the warehouses in East New York had a lot of parties and shit. Or the Elks and in the Star. That's when we had to go to Fulton.
Elks,
we had to come to Fulton to go to the Elks.
I mean, shit.
Or we had to come to, because that shit, Brooklyn, that shit over there on Brooklyn Avenue in Fulton. We had to go to them shit.
Oh, so, the lab.
The lab. You know what I'm saying? So it was all, so, you know what I mean? Now you got to click up. You know what I mean? I remember going to Harlem Day Parade and clicking up with niggas from the other side of Flatbush that we got static with, but just because we go to Harlem, just because we go in a different hood, we clicking up like we gotta ride. We handle our beef back in the hood, but nigga, we gotta go, you know what I mean, drag our nuts in Harlem or whatever. So that's what it's about. But it's partying, man. That's what it was those ages. Partying, then, you know, shit be happening at parties. I seen a shootout at a, you know what I mean? First time I see somebody get shot was outside of a party.
Okay, that's something.
Because crews bumping into each other, blocks that got beef over who knows what.
Bitches.
Or some shit. Word. I've seen it.
The time of throwbacks and three-ways.
You know what I'm saying? Facts.
Headbands and do-rags.
But you know, it wasn't always violence though. It was a lot of dancing and love and the girls.
That's why I'm mad. People be talking about Bobby Bobby Shmurda. I'm like, bruh, I grew up in the time when the gangsters was this. Niggas was doing the rock out, bro.
That's Bobby on one.
Yeah,
like
man. Alright, the cool, yo.
It's your boy Marz Money, and I just vented. I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Shout out Slops. Choo-choo.